I wasn't really expecting to achieve these heights and to stand on this pedestal. I mean, coming from such a small island is often overlooked. Like, no one would often think that, okay, Wakenaam, you'll find great people coming from Wakenaam, but that's often stereotypical. But what I'm trying to say is that no matter how far you get in life, you can always remember the small things that people have done for you and where you have come from, and that truly makes you humble. All that I was focusing on was writing 11 subjects and copying all 11 grade 1s and 11 distinctions as well. And I indeed got that, but I'm grateful that it even materialized to even greater heights. And that's when things become clear that this was all part of destiny, this was all part of God's plan. And that's why I'm grateful to get that and to further pursue my studies and to be motivated to even accomplish greater heights and to inspire those.
Naresh Jagnanan is a born and bred Wakenaam boy. 2 years ago, the Caribbean Examinations Council, called CXC, announced that he was the region's top business student. He did so as a student of the Essequibo Islands Secondary School, Wakenaam's only secondary school.
So this is the only secondary school on the island. It's called Essequibo Island Secondary School, and this is where I would have attended my 5 years of secondary education. So at this school I would have pursued primarily business subjects, because at that time only business subject was the only courses or subjects I would have offered. But now I'm happy that that has since changed. Now we're offering a wide variety of science subjects, from 1, from 2, from 3, from 4, from 5.
How many students are in each class, average?
Average like 20 to 25.
Okay.
And they're like science and business, so like A and B, but we call them science and business.
So you had all the business subjects, POB, POA.
Every one of them. I think like the only science subject we had was integrated science, if I'm correct.
At the time?
At the time that I was studying.
But there's a lot more now.
Yeah, Chem, Phys, Bio, HSB, all ranges you can think of. So I'm happy that the students now can have a wide variety of subjects to choose from, and not just the 11 that I had.
So the 11 subjects that you did, those were all of the subjects offered
all
here?
that was offered right now, currently. Because I wanted to do more, but they didn't have enough teachers at that time to teach those subjects. So whatever I can, the most that I can, that's what I pulled.
Okay. And did those 11 subjects fit into the timetable, or you had to do like outside of school hours?
They did. They fit into the timetable. All of them. I think, the only one was physical education. That didn't fit into the timetable, so we usually came in with Saturdays with the teacher, and thankful for him for that as well, because I got a grade 1 in his subject, so I'm very grateful for that. So he put in the extra work, and I worked hard as well as my peers, and we all gained grade 1s for that subject.
Naresh then went to Queen's College, Ghana's top secondary school, for 2 years of sixth form as a requirement to keep the university scholarship he got from CXC. He wasn't an ordinary student though. At the end of the 2 years, he was the top student of the school, Guyana, and the Caribbean.
You started Cape late, year 1 Cape late.
Yeah.
How many units did you write in year 1, and how did you make out?
5. I only wrote 5 units because of the time constraint, obviously. I started in February, early February, and exams were in May.
Yeah.
So I had to do IAs, study the content, pick up the syllabus, work past papers, all in that limited time frame. So it was very challenging at first, but I think I had my friend as well who was doing the same amount of courses as me and had the same time frame. So we contacted each other and made friends together, and yeah, we studied together and we were able to pull through, and we indeed achieved both that we wanted, the similar goals. So I'm glad for her as well.
So that was 5 units year 1. How many did you do in year 2?
10.
Why?
Well, I wanted it's a multifaceted question.
Yeah.
Multifaceted in the sense that there's a plethora of reasons as to why I selected 10 units, but primarily I think it's because of the many opportunities that writing that many subjects would open. One being the presidential scholarship. This scholarship would allow me to study anywhere that I want in the entire world upon acceptance, that is. And that would indeed be a great career and professional growth for me. So I wanted that specifically so that I could enhance myself and my studies as well.
What was the other reasons?
The other reasons was to make my parents proud, to make my family proud, to make everyone around me proud. So show everyone that Wakenaam is not just what everyone's seen. It can produce greatness as well. There is greatness within us all. And I think that once we work hard, once we be consistent, disciplined, we can indeed show that to everyone. And that's what I did, and that's what I'm hoping others after me and before me could do.
Yeah. I guess, what is the sort of reception like on the island in terms of persons younger than you, perhaps looking at you as a role model? Do you get the sense that there are younger ones around the place looking up to you? Has anyone perhaps come to you for advice or just to talk about what it was like?
And lots of them, particularly to reach out and help in terms of the exams that they're preparing for.
Yeah.
I think in 2021, 2022 and 2023, students are still reaching out, asking for advice on what to do, resources to share, advice to give, and I am always happy to help them.
Those around him are full of pride, but they aren't exactly surprised that Naresh is the scholar he is now. His parents, neighbours, and teachers all know that his success is not sheer luck.
Wakenaam, where I born and grew up, but I am a farmer and also made as well an next job too, as a security, you know. So that is my occupation, and well, we live here and grow right on this lot here, lot 62 Bell Plain. My son, he attended nursery school by Bell Plain, and then from there he study. He got into the secondary school. There he write this subject and thing, and he get this great marks now. And he used to buy like this. When another kids at the concrete here, right, we got a ground right here. Just go and play ball every afternoon. He was always there on the book. He don't want to go nowhere. Me just tell him by like even 4 o'clock time, the kids just go play ball. So me tell he go out and play ball, have fun with the kids, but he doesn't want to go. He's always there on the book. Yes, he is there on the book steady, and that he like. And me say, I like the book, you stay on the book. But today, as I said, that he pay for him, that he do a good, excellent job. Yeah.
So in 2021, that's when I first spoke to him. But did you really expect him to not just top his school, but top the entire Caribbean in business?
Well, when I hear that he write 11 subject and he get all 11, I was so proud. Upon the island that no kids never ever get all 11 grade 1. So I'm proud of him gets 11 grade 1. But as the 2 months pass by, I get, well, me that one I'm a teacher too. So he come till that he said to Naresh get a better grade. That he get the Caribbean, he tap the Caribbean with business. So me say, God, I'm so proud of it. That you know that he doing next good job there in the field. So I'm very, very proud of him that he tapped the Caribbean in the business subject.
Yeah. And then it wasn't just that. 2 years later, he topped the entire Caribbean, not just in business, overall. Did that come as a surprise to you?
Yes, well, as he started to good and good, started to follow him, that his process very good, you know. That I so proud of him. That when he started to do good and good and good and good, you know. So I'm very proud of him.
Yeah. You talk a lot about how you're proud of him, but maybe you could tell us a bit more about what does this mean for other people in the community? What have they been telling you?
Well, a lot of greetings go along with the family. You go out by the shop, anybody meet you. If you go by anyways and anybody know you, and I always tell him, man, congratulations, your son do excellent. And I'm very, very proud of him that, you know, that everybody tell me that really like how he do and he do very well.
We grow up from, how we say, how we should put it, like poor coming up. He had his work, not a big job. Also, I had them to take care of and things. So, yeah, so I was like pushing them to whatever they could be now. Yeah, so it wasn't that easy either because of the trade was so small. I had to send them to nursery, primary, then secondary, then they call for this, teachers want this, they want that. Me as a parent, as a mother, we trying to give them everything that they wanted.
You were telling us a bit earlier about, for you personally, education is really important. You always impress that importance on them. Why?
Because of me, what I see growing up, living with my family, I didn't really get that opportunity to go to school. I come off like in Farm 2. And I did not really, you know, at that time, we were not stable, like in financial part. So now that, I just regret that I just tell myself, like, if I could go through school and take my education wise and thing, I could become somebody today. So now seeing that I'm married and I have 3 kids, I say, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't let them be like me. I want them to, what I miss out, they must have more than that. Yeah, so that is why they're behind them. I always be with them, like they homework, whatever the teachers needed, if they need a book or whatever. Sometimes we don't really, and at that time, things are really hard. So we don't really get like for buy finance or buy book or buy whatever. I just normally go out and work. I used to go out and work with people so that I could actually give them all the school needs, all the supplies, everything.
He went to the Essequibo Island Secondary School. He wrote 11 subjects.
Yes.
What was that like for you, like supporting him as he pursued those 11 subjects?
Well, actually, when I wasn't really surprised of he doing good because he always do good, like from grade 2 go up, always like first, second, even to the grade 6 he top, right? So when he go to the secondary school, first class, second class, third class, fourth class, top. So I was like, yeah, he could do this. He could do this. He could. Once I see that that I pushing him and he taking it, I said that, you know what, he gonna make this. And I'm very proud of him that, you know, how he you know, like gets so much scores. He gets the marks. He did well in the CSEC and the Caribbean also. So I'm so proud of him of that. But yeah, I know he could do it. Like my mind and everything, I was so, you know, like know that he was able to do it. He did make everybody proud, me especially, the entire family, the community, everybody on the island. It was nice to know that, you know, that, oh wow, everybody congratulating the parents. Like, you know, we really did work hard behind them for this, and yeah. And it's really nice to know that yeah, we could be somebody like calling our name up there because of him. Because of him, I could even get to see places also, you know, that where we never went before. So because of him, so I'm thankful, and I must give God all the thanks for that.
For sure.
Yeah, because of him, he is what push up everything and give me 3 wonderful kids. So yeah.
Given the fact that at that time we were only writing 11 subjects, and what made it more difficult was COVID-19, right? And I'm saying that we made a lot of effort as a staff. We went out in COVID, right? We risked our lives in COVID-19, and we are very much happy when we saw his CSEC results, because his CSEC results was the best for Region 3. At that time, he had 11 grade 1s. And looking at Naresh, if we look at where we were in 2020 and where the school is in 2023, in 2023, we're now offering 22 subjects, right? If there wasn't COVID and Naresh was exposed to all those 22 subjects, right? Naresh would have gotten 22 grade 1s, right? Because Naresh is a different student, right? Naresh takes his works very seriously. So he takes his syllabuses, right? He sits down and he reads the objective in the syllabus. And he looks for the criteria, right? He looks for the criteria. And he takes information only relating to the criteria. He stores that information and he retrieves it whenever necessary. And that's his recipe for doing well, right? And Naresh is going to be one of the best scholars coming out of Guyana in years to come, right? He's going to contribute to this country enormously in the field of accounting and economics. He's going to be one of the policy makers, right? The thing about it is that we are related at Essequibo Islands. The Naresh performance is a holistic effort from the staff. It's not the headmaster alone, it's the headmaster plus the staff, everybody who works there, right? And we are extremely proud to have a student of Naresh caliber to come out of Essequibo Island Secondary and to go to QC and to write Cape with his background from Essequibo Island Secondary and to top the entire Caribbean.
Me never see he got a friend. All the friend is the books. You always find, anytime you go over, me find in the hammock with the computer there, study all the time.
You've known him since he was a little baby.
Since he born, me there here 60 years, me mother come here.
Okay.
Them this, he parents. Me not think he father me born it when me come here. Yes, I'm very happy about him.
So when you found out that he topped first from the secondary school here, what was that like for you? What was your reaction?
Oh, very happy, very happy. All the children over there.
Yeah.
The sisters, them, they're very bright. I mean bright, them take them education.
It should come as no surprise that many were eager to celebrate with him, first as the top business student and then as the region's top CAPE student overall.
Did people show up to your house?
Yes.
What did they do?
They did hug me, support me, congratulate me, shake my hand, especially a lot of the elders as well.
Yeah.
They were saying that they went so long on this island and no students has ever done that. In fact, from 11th grade 1, it's like something as insignificant as that some may seem, that is an impressive height for the people of Wakenaam.
And then when you topped the Caribbean overall, when you were at QC, what was that like?
Even more support, even more love. I mean, on social media, thousands of responses, thousands of comments showing their congratulations, showing their well wishes. So lots of love, lots of love.
Well, when me see the news with Rakesh, me just go for crying thing. So happiness, like, you know how? You're happy for see when picnic will grow in front of you, you know, do so good and you're so proud and happy.
You cry up and so?
Yeah, me just cry when me see happiness. It's not like, you know how, you know when you're happy, you cry? Well, that's me. When me happy, you just see me a cry.
So you cry plenty?
When me see him on the news, me just cry because me feel happy for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so good, really. Everybody happy. Because he topped the CXC examinations, he got a scholarship to study at the University of the West Indies, and he's doing so, studying business and politics in Trinidad. He hopes he can continue making the people of Wakenaam proud.
Recently, it was relaxing after finishing university, completing my studies in semester 1 actually. So now I'm just relaxing and preparing to go back to pursue or continue my studies in semester 2.
Okay, you're in year 1 UA.
Yes,
what are
I am.
you studying?
I'm pursuing a double major in economics and political science.
Why?
Business in generally has always been a passion for me. I mean, in every industry, the music industry, the fashion industry, the news industry, business has always been pervasive through every facet of this world. And with that philosophical nature of business, I've begun to pursue studies in economics and political science to capitalize on every opportunity that this world could possibly offer me. Right now, I'm focusing on completing university. I will also be pursuing my accounting and finance study in ACCA, that is, through ACCA. And now that I have attained this position, I would be pursuing the presidential scholarship, embarking on that is. And I'm thinking of enrolling in one of those Ivy League Ivy League universities and continue my further studies there. If you do think of it, my career choice, economics and political science, also accounting, it makes it logical to pursue a career in Ministry of Finance because it will allow me to expand my opportunities, network, meet more people, and to socialize and to achieve career and professional growth. Something in the realm of business has always been my passion, and to economically contribute to Guyana and also to inspire others to be themselves, to own up to what they think they can accomplish and to realize their potential. That's really what I hope that I can be, and something that I hope can inspire others to believe in themselves and to truly know what they're capable of and what they can be achieved. I studied entrepreneurship, and I was indeed going to do something in entrepreneurship, but I think that as of right now, completing university, being in the public sector will allow me to effectively contribute more towards Guyana than the private sector. But then again, I can do both, so it's not really something that I'm entirely focusing on, specifically the public sector alone, but more so something on a higher thought, maybe, something that I can accomplish greater, or maybe an economic development towards Guyana, that is. I'm grateful for all the help that I've received so far from my parents, my siblings, my community members. They've been a tremendous help for me from ever since 2021, now going up to university level. They've always been there for me, and I just want to thank them all. I'm grateful for all the help that I would have received.
Reporting for the newsroom, Vishani Ragobeer.